Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh guy here. This next video is Johnny and Amber and the case of the broken nose. Now, as you can see behind me, I have a scar here. I'm pretty beat up over here. The purpose of this video, and I don't want to put anybody down. I feel really bad for Amber. I think that she needs anger management. She needs help. Um, I used to date a girl, a very pretty girl, just as pretty as her, built just like her. I can't post a picture of her, of course, because she'll come after me. She took me to court after we broke up um, because we had phone service together and we broke up. She's like, well, if you're still friends, are you going to take care of my phone bill? Blah, blah, blah. I turned the phone off like that, and she got me a PlayStation 3 for Christmas. This was years ago, as you can tell. She took me to court to take the PlayStation 3 back. Any normal guy that loves his games will do whatever it takes for that PlayStation. So we went to court, and the judge said, "Look, I'm going to give you guys one last chance to work it out. Otherwise, I'm going to, deliver upon my decision." So, I pulled her outside. Her mom was there, and everybody, it was just weird. Um, and I said, "Look, the phone's paid off. I'll pay your service for 6 months. You take the phone, but after 6 months, you have to take it over and do your own thing and let me keep the PlayStation." So she agreed. Everything was fine. And then 5 months later, we get back together. And then break up again, and then back together, break up again. We did this on and off for like 7 years. But for the video, Johnny and Amber, um, I've watched 90% of the trial. I've watched the depositions. I've read the articles, the scholarly articles, not the popular ones, not the ones that say, with these people coming out with their own opinions, you have to be fair across the board and look at both sides. Um, I had a friend that reminded me of Johnny. He had a penthouse. He had a lot of money. Well, he still has a lot of money. He got rid of the penthouse, but he was a wonderful human being, and he wanted everyone to be happy. And Johnny had a lot of people in his life that he took care of and said, like, hang out with me, let's have fun. And then they're stabbing him in the back now. Amber, like my ex-girlfriend, we went to the bar, we went to the club, hung out with her friends. I saw an ex-girlfriend and I gave her a hug, but I gave her that London Bridge hug. You know that one where you hug someone, but you put your ass out so you're not touching? She grabbed the back of my hair and slapped me in the face. So, guys can be abused too. So, this is what's going on. But the purpose of this video, the case of the broken nose, I tried to put a spin on it. As you can see this picture here, this is day 3. I was taking on December 29th, December 30th. I don't remember because I blacked out. I was taking Christmas gifts down my steps because I live in a farmhouse ranch. So there's only one set of steps from the upstairs to the garage. Walking down the steps, I had gifts in front of me. I couldn't see. We've all walked down the steps with a big basket of something or bags or boxes, and we knew we had to rely on ourselves to get down those steps, knowing I know how to do steps. There's like 10, 11, 9 steps, whatever it is. I know how to walk steps, but I woke up in a puddle of blood. I was paralyzed for at least 2 hours. I finally started getting movement back. I was diagnosed with a mild concussion, and the doctors told me the concussion was centralized in the back of my head. I had a broken nose, a lacerated forehead, I had like the Harry Potter lightning scar. I have a keloid scar right here, which is a raised, hardened piece of skin, almost like leather. I had a split lip, and the black eyes came later because black eyes are not a they're not a diagnosed. They're not when you get diagnosed with a broken nose, you don't get diagnosed with black eyes because the black eyes are the after effect of something that happens, punched in the face, punched in the nose, broken nose. Um, but as you can see in the picture that we're putting up here side by side with Amber, supposedly she said she got punched in the face by Johnny, who always wears rings, that she said, I've never known him not to wear rings. So she got caught in that lie. And if she got punched in the face with his rings, and his rings look like the thinner rings that have that they have a rough textured top to them. they would have cut her from head, like she would have been cut up all over if he did that. So, that was a lie, of course, but she said I had a broken nose, talking about the cartilage and all this other stuff. She went on James Corden the very next day and said makeup covered it up. Let me tell you something. You see these pictures side by side. If she got punched in the nose, and this is the day after, according to her, look at my picture. I have a split. I have a split in my lip. It's very small compared to what she had. I don't have big lips. But I had a scarring on my nose. I had a broken nose. In between my mouth was a laceration, glasses that I had, and somehow the glasses didn't break. So I don't, like I said, I don't know much about how I fell, but I do know when I woke up, the glasses were intact. On top, you can see another laceration and scarring and bruising. My eyes are black, and this is day 3. Now, this next picture is 6, 7, 8 days later, and I still look like shit. But somehow she got punched in the face several times by Johnny Depp with rings on, but yet she looks pretty good. And, like I said, I was diagnosed with a broken nose and a couple lacerations, but the broken nose in these pictures is what caused all the mayhem in the eyes. So, excuse me, the girl needs help. She needs anger management. The best thing for her to do is get some anger management, get some help, get some like personal, professional help. Apologize to Johnny Depp and his family and his fans, and talk to the people that deal with the charities that sponsor or are affiliated with domestic violence, and just come in clean and say, look, I was a little off base, but I am truly wanting to fight hard for this cause. And she has a chance to make a comeback because everyone loves a comeback. Bottom line is, though, she is a narcissist, and you watch the testimony, and every time she's asked a question like, did you pledge the money or did you donate the money? She's like, yes, I pledged. Not the same thing. Pledging and donation is synonymous with each other. Well, she said she didn't punch Johnny Depp, but she hit him. Are those synonymous words? I mean, hitting and punching. So she just needs help, and I hope she gets it, and I hope Johnny, bounces back. But I'm really pissed off at Disney, not just because they put out those awful 3 Star Wars movies where Luke Skywalker was a joke, but I'm just pissed at them for cutting him with one of the most iconic characters of all time, Jack Sparrow. What am I coughing for? So when you go back in time, you think of iconic characters. For me, growing up, I was born in the '70s. Iconic characters to me were James Bond, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Indiana Jones. Um, there's so many like massive iconic characters that were created not based on real life, like Apollo 13, things like that. But you know, Jack Sparrow is a huge, huge character that he built from the ground up himself. He made the pirates what it is. And, to be cut like that without hearing his full side of the story was, it Disney's got to cover their own ass too, but I don't know. I don't know. I think you need to have some loyalty and just really talk about it first before you make decisions like that. But it's a double-edged sword. But like I said, the pictures alone were to tell a story. I don't dislike Amber. I don't think, I think I think the cuckoo needs to go back in the clock. She needs to really like look at herself and really reflect on what she's done and what she can do to make things better. But the purpose of the video was to show you I was diagnosed with a broken nose, a real broken nose. And the day after, 2 days after, as you can see, day 3, this is what I looked like, and she looked unscathed. So, like I said, I just hope it turns out well. I want Johnny to win, but I don't know if he's going to, because Depp is, they're very hard to win these types of um, court cases, these type of what's the word I'm looking for? These type of I can't think. But even if he doesn't win, I do believe that the public has seen a different side of Amber, and between the heckling and the laughing and the craziness and the all her weird people coming out with these different stories where they almost look like they were like reading from a script, and then seeing Johnny cool as a cucumber doing his thing, and a devoted family man just trying to get through it all. So Team Johnny, hope he does well, but if he doesn't, I do want him to bounce back, and I do hope Amber gets help. So until next time, Pittsburgh guy, other side.